Yeah. So I'm live right now with you guys. Yeah, welcome to yet another GM session. I mean, what there is a lot of things to check on this time since today is like the 14th of January. We've already gone 2 weeks into January, and it makes a lot of sense for us to sort of reflect on what has been happening so far. Like what have we accomplished so far for the past 14 days? Have we even made any money? Have we seen any solid win? Is there something that we might be proud of over the last 14 or 13 days as we go into the new year? Well, first things first, I want to appreciate everyone who continues to tune in to this particular one. Without you guys in here and without you guys watching the playback, I'm pretty sure I will not be this motivated, I guess. So I see uh a bunch of you. Thumbs up to Pedro for always like showing up every or being a part of this particular journey, and for everybody who comes back to watch the playback. You guys are equally awesome, and I cannot do without you guys. So thank you for that one, for being with me on this particular journey. uh Moving on to other things, right? Mm, Welcome people, yeah, and also to you. I can't pronounce that. I don't know if it's Kigza. Oh yeah, welcome Kigza. Let me just type welcome in the chat. Yeah, welcome to you guys. To anybody who is new on this side of life, I think I'll just walk you through or give intro, right? So Injective is the blockchain built for finance as usual, and you could join in the community by accessing it through, let me just walk you through on that, through Injective's main profile. To come back to put the description in there also in this particular stream at the end of the whole thing, probably later on. I'll just put the link direct in there to join the community. But yeah, Injective is the blockchain built for finance. What does that mean? From the founder, it means that every app, everything done in here it has been put into consideration to have finance at the back end behind what we are talking about, right? Or what we are doing. Everything we interact on chain with Injective is built with finance behind. And if you're somebody who likes stats and figures, then you have produced a billion plus on-chain transaction with 0.64 seconds block time. I always say that it's quite faster than that, but the average transaction cost is about less than 0.01. For real, it's actually less than 0.01. And yeah, moving to the other things, like I said, this is the community chat in here, Injective, right? Hyperscale layer one for everything finance. And the link tree is here, which will guide you to the Discord, the website, and more things you need to learn. And if you want to just get more information about things Injective, navigate up to the About section in here and move to the About Injective. If you need to know what has been happening so far, you can head over to the blog and you see what I'm talking about. If you talk money, then the tokenomics is there for you also. As you can see, it's quite the growing ecosystem, very vibrant and real. um yeah, so I'm going to just spend about like 15 minutes talking about or walking through CT, what is happening on crypto Twitter today, or what has been happening for the past couple of days since Saturday, Sunday, Monday. For the past 3 days, what has been happening and what is even happening today. Let's just walk through it right now before we get to the editing section in the next couple of minutes. So yeah, we always have people posting about what they have, their convictions to what tokens may fly, and most oftentimes I have seen Inj FET and let me see what is in this one. I have seen Zig also time to time. So people always have their convictions on what is going on. But right now, other things that are booming are still. We have abstract chain still doing things on the magic. Of course, Injective is doing things on the magic. If I want to fly by to wrap us up on what has been happening, we had like this major burn again, amounting to I think about 200 over $200,000 worth of Inj tokens were burnt. It was quite the burn this time around, and I think over yeah, so it says here 240,000 over $240,000 worth of Inj was born last time. And or Yeah, so and again, overall, the total burn so far is about 6.4 million Inj tokens, worth about 123.7 million, right? So it's crazy. What happened yesterday? We had meme Monday. At my time, it was kind of like evening or night. So people, so probably most people might have slept off or something before they could actually join in. It was quite interesting hearing what all these nice chats had to say. Head Kira, head Quans, head Ninja also. Just the most of them, Nonja also. Every single person in here did pretty amazing. She also did amazing. She like XIII, yeah. So she also did amazing. Everybody just did pretty good, and we also got the fresh face for AI. Agent also had Dennis rather had a couple of things to say and giving us the right path to what we need to hold agents as or what we need to believe in. You know, it's always everyone said believe in something. So it gave us like the word about agents springing up as the face of AI initiative on Injective, right? So that was awesome. If you missed that, then the playback is here for you. Lasted for about an hour, so I think it's something that you need to just listen to get the full understanding of what has been happening so far. But beyond that, we still have the usual charts based on revenues and everything. And you can see Injective is right over there, always staying put in things like this, probably top 10 in most innovation RWAs. Now we are here also in the revenues chart because the INJ 3.0 spiked up something. It's pretty much loading. Now, for those people who think that the price has gone crazy and it's about to end, well, it's not about to end anytime soon at all, right? It's not about to end. So it's more or less like the we first experience the storm before the calm, right? Sometimes you just crash down and you know everything's going to fly real by. But um I think so far so good on the injective side. More things are just getting better, things are just getting good. It's interesting to see that most of these things just happen and fly by. We are excited, we will never stop being excited. City on the other hand, as you can see, Panda Warriors are up to something. I wish that, oh yeah, see Quixar that is right here in this post. Yeah, that's fantastic. You guys are up to something. So probably we will hear something from you guys, right? Or something. I'll just check the community to know what's happening. So we can all keep an eye on what is happening with Panda. And I think I mentioned that Abstract is doing something. Congrats to those guys who won the whitelist giveaway by the way. So I see today is Hokage's birthday. Quite wonderful. Still on the inside of life. We're still moving on. But I think besides abstracts, nothing major besides the normal airdrops that go on, like for example, NodePay airdrop is happening. Okay, around I think on OKX exactly on the 17th of January. If you're somebody who was farming that particular one. Now I'm not here to mostly talk about airdrops for now. This is just a stream, just tell you what's happening. And if you're somebody who creates stuff like the way I create, you create streams, nice, good videos for you being on this particular one. One alpha I could share to you right here. Yeah, one alpha I could share to you right here is the fact that you need to take a look at the Say Creator Fund that's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's going to be huge. Let me see if I could plug you in with one particular one. Let me see if I can plug you with one particular. Okay, let's check it out here. Let me see if I can plug you with one particular before Say Creator Fund. If you're somebody who is interested, you do like streams like this, you know, make nice, crazy, sharp videos. You have the opportunity. Yeah, so here it is here. So the Creator Fund for video creators, 250k in the pool. Just create some stuff, I guess. You know, I mean, Inj is home. Inj is definitely home. So we just talk a few things about maybe what they have to say or what they have to do. But of course, we still stick to Inj every single day because we have never been let down even one time. So it's something that you could get yourself onto if you're a creator. I'm just sharing that out. I mean, it's city, it's city. We cannot ignore what's happening on city. But besides that, nothing crazy. Everybody's just super pumped for what is going to happen with Pengu and with Pengu and with Abstract Chain. Besides that, nothing crazy. And of course, since we talked about memes, it also makes sense to just check out Saif's post on this, which is giving us the market cap of at least most of the memes out there on Injective here. So Ninja hitting at 4.5, which is kind of like the highest for now. Quant following behind 4.1, Kira, and the likes of those Naja, She, Agent, and Shroom. They have the stats in here. Thank you for this one, Saif. I think I like this one. That's why I just liked it and saved it. It was a very, very good, solid post, by the way. And but besides this one, there is nothing really going on besides what I just said. Every other thing might be on, but if you're somebody who cannot keep track of everything that's going on, I guess that's why you're watching me. So I could just summarize it to you. You just get the understanding that okay, this is what is going on right now on X. Besides airdrops, right? If you're somebody who is interested in airdrops, you can always come to my profile, right? You can always come to my profile and search. If you're using a PC, it's going to be way technical a little bit. Just search from stream Quentin and write airdrop. But if you're using a mobile phone, it's going to be quite easy. Just click the search bar on my page and write airdrop. You're going to see a ton of those. I always write a ton of those. As you can see, they will be everywhere, like everywhere, step by step. Anyone could get on it. Very, very easy to follow. But besides all those things, right, let's get into the editing section like I talked about. So for this one, I'll just introduce it one more time, right? For somebody who doesn't really know what is happening or what has happened, I'm going to just refer to my profile a little bit here. So I had one, or I've had a couple, but I'll just start with this one. Since we entered the new year, I kind of like restreamed one. So people may not really be so interested in the basics because most people know the basics already. But if you don't know anything, you could hop in here, fast forward to where I got to the editing section about like 15 minutes into the stream, and you could just get the update of what you need to get to know. For somebody who is starting fresh in editing, it's going to be pretty much worth your time. So therefore, please get on that. Before moving into this one, the chapter 2, we talks about overlays. There were nice things, the cuts, how to study the environment. I'm in contact currently with 80, sort of DM'd him off the internet, kind of, somewhat, for a while, by DM'd in, and he's going to get on the mobile version for guys who are making use of their mobile phone. He's going to get a mobile version for you guys, so you guys will also learn alongside what we are doing. But besides that, I'm going to walk you through right now valleys and the things that you may see. To inject it for a second, there is a guy that was kind of like making a video. So there was a guy making this video. This guy, let's see. I could use myself, but I have like tons of animation on my video. Now you see this guy. So we're going to sort of replicate, maybe not the too many transitions, because we're just going to take things slow, time to time. So you could basically just hit yourself or cook yourself a first video if you want to make something or create something for a particular cause. So the things that happen here is, or all these things are overlays, right? From the beginning where you see the Inj logo, right? That's an overlay. To the caption is also an overlay, but I'm not going to really emphasize more caption. Then what else do we see in here? Then the things like the poster of the Inj 3.0, it's also an overlay, and the things moving in the background, all these things are overlays. I'm just going to walk you through on how they are added into a video for your own convenience. And you see some transitions are different. That is what happens before the next thing appears on the screen. Those are called transitions. What happens, as you can see, things are sliding in here and something is crashing real down, but those things are just called transitions. Like what is happening before we get into the next screen, those are called transitions. I'm just going to walk you through how to put overlays on the video. The other ones are floating left and right. Also, they can be overlays, or in this guy's video they are overlays because he's still talking at the background while all these things appear. So I'm just going to show you how it's actually done to make things happen like this. So heading over to CapCut, I already spoke about this. Let me see if I can make this really visible. Let's see. Okay, cool. So the whole deck is visible and we are live in CapCut. So let's call this one overlays tutorial. Right, so we're just going to use a sample guy. I have no idea where this guy is from. I told you how to import in the last one. If you haven't watched that, then be sure to watch that particular one. I keep an eye out for those videos where I put CapCut, because if you watch them sequentially, you're going to have better knowledge of what I'm talking about. So we just drag it to the timeline, or we press plus to the timeline. It's going to work like that. Of course, you can never teach editing in one day. That's why I take some time to break this down very much. I take some time to break this down actually. So we have just a random guy talking. I think we're going to mute his voice. Oh, I didn't know add his voice, which is good for this one. So you just have a random guy talking for about like 12 minutes, right? What you want to do is vision what you want to do, right? Vision what you want to do in that video. Like for example, I just said, the first thing we want to do is to add the logo up here, and we have to study how it's added, right? To be able to replicate it. So this guy sort of just put a slash here and he put the logo on top. Do we want to do that? I mean, sure, why not? Sure, why not? I'll just walk you through on how that is done. So the first thing I want to observe is there is a slash here. This means that we need something to add on top of here, which is going to be an overlay before we get to the logo, right? So let's head over to Canva. That's where I got the guy from either ways. Let's head over to Canva, blank canvas here, and we want to say maybe something like shapes. It's already there by default. Shapes. You search for shapes, you put that out. Let's make this, I don't know, I'm just showing you what to do, right? Let's make this the same color. That guy's video was what color? Let's see. It was the background. This thing was black, so we're just gonna make this black. Let's make this black. Yeah. Then what you want to do is to save this. You just download this one, PNG. Here, done, download, right? It's going to take some time to move up. Let's see. Still watching it. While that is happening, the next thing you will notice in that guy's clip is, let's see. Next thing you notice is it has the logo, right? So what you want to do to get the logo is probably you get onto the websites and just find the best place you could find like the logo anywhere you could have for reference, right? Let's see if we zoom in. Oh, no. Let's get the logo from the Twitter page. Let's get the logo from the Twitter page. So all I have to do here is just to, with my laptop, it's quite easy. I just pick it from here, move it over here, or import. You could also import, which is good, right? But the moment you add it over here, anything being on top of here is an overlay. This is the main clip. This is an overlay. So what happens is we position this everywhere like so, and we reduce the size. Then we rotate it to the corner and put it like this. So we have something similar to what that guy has in his video. He has, let's copy this. We could copy this like this. You right click on your mouse, or should I copy? Let me just copy it. Yeah, so I could paste it in Canva. Then probably we'll get rid of the black since we're done with that. We just paste it in Canva. It's quite easy to use. Okay, let's see, copy image copied, paste it, and here we have it. So the next thing we want to do is to, since this is black already, I think we may want to just take that the way it is, right? Just take that the way it is. But if not, what you want to do is, for somebody who has Canva Pro, you can remove the background by hitting this. Or if you're somebody who does not have that, I acknowledge that most people may not have it. You could get to this website called remove.bg. Remove the BG helps you to get rid of backgrounds like this for free. The only catch, the quality may not be so premium HD, but it's good enough to be a regular HD, right? See here, remove image background completely free. All we have to do is, since we copied it, we just press Control Paste, and it's going to drop that image here and get rid of the background automatically. I'll just show you what it's like to just add overlay. The thought process to what that guy may have done. While this website does the job, if, like I said, you use the premium version, you could just hit BG remover and it's going to just scan the video or the picture and get rid of the background. But if not, you could head over to remove the BG. It's going to work its magic and it's going to get rid of the background for you, so you don't have to bother about, you understand? So you just got rid of the background there and you could download it. While if you're using Canva Pro, it could also get rid of the background. So either ways, the downloaded one, I can also put it here, and you see that I'll have two, one from CapCut Official, then the one from the remove.bg. I mean, it's quite similar. There's literally no difference. It's quite similar, but either ways, one of them or any of them is for you. So the thing that you want to do is to size the image real big. The moment you size the image real big, you could now download this and pay attention to this segment. Transparent background, because you don't want all these whites to show, right? So we're just going to download that. We're downloading this particular image because this is what we need to put on top the other one, right? So the process is downloaded. The process is just simple. Import here, right? You move over to the download section, you click on here and image imports here. So you have this. All you have to do is to drag it on top like so, because whatever you put on top, like for example, the black is on top of this guy, therefore it's going to be on top of this guy. The injective logo is on top of the black and on top of this guy, therefore it's going to be on top of both of them. Then you can size the image, move it to the corner, and then you have something like this, which is similar to what the guy has in his video, right? Where's the video? Where's the video? Where's the video? Yeah, so which is similar to what he has. As you can see here, the background is there, the logo is there. We already successfully added that one in like 2 seconds. So what you can do is just to now play around. Do you want it bigger? Do you want it, let's say if you want it bigger a little bit, that's done. If you want the logo, of course, obviously you size it to the end because you want to do that. Then obviously you also size this one. Do you want it bigger? Do you want it smaller? You can play around whatever values you want of the size, and there you have it throughout the entire clip. That is going to show throughout the entire time. Now if you want to just get into something like what he's doing, also text, like I said, is an overlay, right? But I'm not getting into text because it's quite easy to add text. Probably another one, I'll make it happen. So as you can see, as he's talking, the Inj 3.0 phase 1 flag banner flies in with some kind of nice transition. Easy. Let's do that. Let's look for that. Let's look for that within like the next couple of minutes before we close. Let's see. Trying to get that one to be done. Where can I find that? There's a ton of posts from the official handle. Fantastic, lovely. Let's see if we can find that before move to the next place. Let's see. Can we find that? Well, if we can't find that, I'll just like pick any random. Let's pick any random picture to make use of. Okay, I think this should be it. Let's see. Can it load? Can this picture load? Can this picture load? But you don't have to download it. So we have this. Alternatively, I could take a screenshot, but I'm not going to do that because not everybody, makes you. I mean, we're trying to start slow here. Just size that, then download this. Select the page. It's page 3 here. So therefore, we're not going to do all pages. Uncheck that and click current page 3. Done. Size is fine. uncheck transparent so that everything will show and you can download it. Right? This is going quite good if you ask me. This is going quite good if you ask me. Yeah, so we have successfully downloaded that. All you have to do is press import here, and here is it, import. Then you could definitely move it over. Now this one is a tactical one. The guy is talking, right? And this let me just show you what's happened there so you can understand what I'm trying to say. Since we got this one already, we're going to just stop here, because the technique you use here video, if you wanted to have something like that, like somebody talking and something is floating by everywhere, right? Let me just show you real quick before this one comes to an end. Whatever you learn here, you could use it on and on and on and on. So this is the logic here. So to those things that you see, maybe the guy is talking and something is floating, but the guy is still talking. This is how it's done. This is how it's done. So you see, he talked and something came up, like the banner came up, and he's still talking, right? Launching experience and stuff. He's still talking. He's still talking while everything is going on. Okay, it's still just the same process. All you have to do here is you move this one, right? The 3.0, like the 3.0 poster, put it down here on the main track. This one where he's talking, all you have to do is to copy it, then paste it. Or what you do is import it one more time. Like, for example, pick it from here and drop it here. But the difference is, okay, let me do like this. Let me say it like this. Sorry, let me not make you guys confused. So the guy is talking. This is the entire clip, right? We want this to appear somewhere in between the first 10 seconds, right? So we count up to, oh no, this video is 12. So let's say the first 5 seconds. If you look at the timeline over here, as I'm moving, it's moving also. We move it to the first 5 seconds and we stop there, right? We stop there, the first 5 seconds. Here it is. What you want to do is to click here and split here, right? The moment you split that, what happens is that you can now take this clip that you want to show, put it in there, and you want the guy to still keep talking, right? What you have to do is to pick here where he's still talking, follow up from where he stopped, align that properly to the cuts. So what happens is that he talks, and you may be wondering, why is it that his picture will take over, not the Inj 3.0? So here's what to do. Click on the overlay here, which is now the guy is an overlay. What you want to do is to get rid of his face, in the sense that at this corner is where we do things like video. I mean, I walked through this thing in the first one, so if you haven't watched the first one, you can navigate all the way to my YouTube. It's there. Watch the first one, the basics, right? What you want to do is split the place that you want the other thing to appear, carry the guy up like so that it will continue like he's on a straight line. He's just talking. What you want to do is to click on him here, move on to the video section, swipe a little bit down, you get to see blend. What you want to do is to reduce the opacity to 0, so the guy is going to go transparent. This is it happening in real time. Let me show you. Click on the clip you want to edit, move down. So you see the guy is going to vanish, sort of like this, right? He is going to vanish. Now in this case also, if you notice, as the other guy was talking, there is no Inj logo anymore over here, right? It's still the same procedure, right? Just do like, you could do like this, take it to where the cut is, split, select these two, split them and take them away, just remove them away from there. So you have something like this, right? No transition yet, but the last thing you want to do is to take the cursor to the split section, because everything transition works with the main clips on the timeline. So what happens here is the transition that you're trying to load is going to affect the two that are down here. So what's going to happen is You pick the one that you like the best, you know, like maybe, let's see, maybe, as you can see, probably he's using another editor, so he's on this wave effect. Definitely I could find that, but I'm trying to make this for beginners, right? So that in the journey, in the long run, all of us will get to know how to edit basic stuff and just make it look good at the end of the day. So I see us doing this in less than, like, maybe less than 3 months, because there's a lot to learn, and whatever I see here can be used in different ways, right? So you see, the transition is like a waved cloth, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to pick another separate transition to make it happen. So here, there's a ton of them. Let's say roll right like this, right? Or inhale like this. So we'll have something like this. Okay. So we'll have something like this. Instead of that jumpy one, we'll have something like this. The guy is talking, he's talking. Now, what will happen is that because of this clip, it's going to sound like he's still talking, but it's just that the video is going to change because we kind of made this one transparent, right? So he's talking, he's talking. Watch out for the transition. Good. And you just want to, let's say, we just want to fade out these ones. Let's add some animation in there before they get to that point. Animation, fade out. Let's just make that transparent. Fade out also. So you have something like this in the end. So it disappears, then the Inj 3.0 happens. And what happens is that because the guy is also here, his voice keeps on going. His voice keeps on going. But the only thing he just did is, oh, we just hid his face, but his voice keeps on going. So if you have a longer clip, you have something like his voice keeps on going. Let's say he's done talking around here. What you want to do is at the back of it, you just want to, let's say he's done talking around here, you just clip this one, delete the excess, take this one here, split it, and pull it down back to the timeline. All you have to do then is to remake him, put the opacity back, make him reappear, and you want to take these two things you removed and move them back to the timeline. So you have something, and because you did an animation, obviously an animation needs to be added also to bring him back. Let's say pull left. Then, because this one too must follow, let's put an animation on each of them. Like, for example, they have to come back to life, right? So we can say fade in and also fade in. So what we're going to have is something like this in the end. The guy is just talking on one straight line, but the difference is that we hid him over here and we made him visible back over here. So you have something like this. The guy is talking, he disappears, talking about Inj 3.0, then he reappears back and continues talking. Pretty simple if you ask me, right? So that's it about overlays. Pretty simple. You could do it anyhow you want it. You could switch it up. If you have any questions, hit me in the DM. If you have any questions, I'll always answer to you. And any more technical things, if I find it pretty interesting, I'll just bring it on stream. I'll just work on it together. Pretty nice stuff. So I think that's about it for this one. Do well to also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. This one was pretty interesting. Stay tuned till next Tuesday for another nice one. We'll move over to something, maybe auto captions, who knows, something. But by the end of like 2 months, we're going to be, or before 3 months time, we're going to be really good at what we do. So that's about it for this one, guys. Peace out. See you